Hey, Steve, what was that you were just telling me off the air? You were singing a song. I didn't know you could really sing this good.
I can sing. Watch this, Greg. You're going to love this one. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't step on my blue suede shoes.
Hey!
And I got the blue suede shoes on.
You do.
Blue suede shoes on.
And you can sing.
And I can sing, kind of.
And you know what that means?
Well, yeah, don't leave your day job.
Well, don't do that, but also, it is time. It's the time you've been waiting for. Steve, let's hit the gong and get it on.
Just do the deal.
All right, let's do it. And welcome back to the...
Feels good again, Greg. That feels good.
It does feel good. The gong is here. You're here. Welcome back to the all-new Devon Nissan at 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon, where Steve loves to say...
Just do the deal.
And especially in the blue suede shoes. I'm digging that.
That's pretty good, huh?
And speaking of digging it, Steve, so many things to talk about. First of all, this is the month of August, and so much, forget if you've heard the word dog days. I can assure you, no dog days of August here at the all-new Devon Nissan. Number one, very exciting news. I want to start off here. Very, very exciting news. Company headquarters, your company headquarters, has made the trek from the boulevard right here to the main line.
From the greater Northeast on the boulevard to the main line. We are now headquartered at Devon Nissan on the main line, and this is where headquarters is. And let me just stop to say, listen, we had a great run on the boulevard. I'm going to just tell you, we sold, and I was just doing this the other day, Greg, we sold over 11,000 automobiles due to the people out there.
They embraced you.
Your team, my team, and everybody out there. So I do want to thank you. We had a great run on the boulevard, and I plan to have a great run out here on Route 30. And keep in mind, I know it sounded like, hey, the greater Northeast was only, hey, 2 minutes from here and 5 minutes from there, but let me tell you something. I drive from downtown Philly to here every day, and it's 30 to 35 minutes. You can get here. Philadelphia, it's not a long trek. Come on out here. It's the same guy. My partner and myself, we have Alex Garcia, se hablo español.
He's here.
He's here. Been with me for a long time. Most of you folks out there do know him from the boulevard. And we're out here and we're going to do the same thing we did before. On 11,000 customers, how many customers did we get back on the road and repair credit?
You changed a lot of lives in that period of time.
A lot of lives, and you witnessed it. You used to see the people come up, the testimonials we did, and we also, trade amnesty. How many cars did I take in that people owed $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000? People were $15,000, $20,000 up what they refer to as negative equity, upside down, however you want to look at it. We changed a lot of people's lives, and I'm here to tell you, at Nissan, on Lancaster Avenue, in the main line, with the rebates and incentives that we have here. They're as large as they were with Chevrolet, and in some cases larger. With the inventories we got, you go online right now, you'll see 120 pre-owned automobiles. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to tell you right now.
Well, I got to tell you, Steve, the fact that your team is here, so if you're looking for the guy that's just going to do the deal and the guy that's going to get you out of that trade or get you over that credit situation, you need to come here to the main line at the all-new Devon Nissan. Now, that's number one. Number two, we have, from talking to you and your team very briefly here, you said, Greg, I'm going to save a lot of it until we get on the program here. But you and your team said, the heck with the dog days of August. We have got, not dog deals, we have the best deals of the year, probably right now, as we say hello to August. Is that correct, Steve?
Yes. You want me to go through some offers?
Please, let's hear the offers, because I got to tell you, these are exciting, very exciting offers.
Let's go through the two mainstayers. Credit amnesty.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Trade amnesty.
Now,
double drum roll, please.
If people hear those words, is it exactly as you say it? Credit amnesty, trade amnesty, get out of it, get out of it, get out of it.
Credit problems, slow credit, tough credit, as we did on the boulevard and now we're doing here, it's the same idea. I've taken all my banks that we've had, and like I said, we had probably 25 to 30 of them. We brought them from the Boulevard, same banks are over here now. We're doing the same deals, been able to help you get out of your automobile and get you into something new. In the trade amnesty, I have the same buyers, the same people that'll be able to put more money on these trades to get you out of them. I'm telling you, and being August the way it is, I got 5 weeks this month. This will be Devon Nissan's, and as you know, I've had this store now a year and a half. This will be the hugest month in the history of Devon Nissan. I'm here full time. Come down and see me. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just going to do the deal.
So we've got the trade amnesty, we've got the credit amnesty. By the way, those 11,000 cars that you sold on the Boulevard, by the way, I bet you a big chunk of those people took advantage of credit amnesty and trade amnesty. That's how they got down the road. That's what the difference was.
There's absolutely no question to that at all.
All right, so that's the first two. So, Steve, where do we go from the mainstays, the credit amnesty and the trade amnesty?
Okay, let's talk about payments. I have a payment on the #1 selling SUV in all of Philadelphia and the whole Philadelphia metro. And the burbs, everywhere around. #1 selling SUV is the Rogue.
It sure is.
Okay.
They're flying off the shelves.
I'm telling you, Rogues are selling like in pre-owned Rogues. I can't keep a pre-owned on the lot. But let's talk about the new Rogue right now. What can I do for you on the new Rogue? One of two things. $169 a month.
Ooh, that's fat.
$169 a month for a brand new Rogue. All right. And again, credit, no problem. Whatever you owe on your trade, we're going to pay it off. But these payments right here we're talking about, at $169 a month, all right? And again, it's on my website. All you got to do is look at it. It says $169. Bring the ad in, bring whatever you want in, bring your trade, bring everybody, come on down, pick up a new Rogue.
$169 a month.
$169 a month.
And Steve will say?
Just do the deal.
All right, so we got the credit amnesty, trade amnesty, and the Rogue, $169 a month. But we're just warming up here.
We're just warming up. Now what car do we have? The ever popular, the breadwinner for Nissan. Everybody knows the Nissan to be this car is the Altima. What do I got on the Altima?
Well, that's a good question.
All right, watch this. Okay, I looked at the payment on the Altima. I said, the payment's good. But what are people looking for today? What do people really want? What do people get excited about?
No, not that.
Money. People love cash.
They do.
Okay,
You say it. I mean, you say it and your face lights up.
Right, I'm telling you. Everybody loves cash, me included. Let me tell you something. I've got $6,000. For till this Saturday. You get here by this Saturday, okay? So what do we got? We've got sale starts what, Thursday?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, through close of business Saturday.
Close the business on Saturday. Get here early. I will run out of money, okay, to make sure you get your $6,000. I got $6,000 and 6,000 reasons why you should buy an Altima from this store by Saturday night.
So up to $6,000 off a brand new Altima, which means, folks, or
you can take the cash.
Ooh.
And do what you want with the cash.
So if you need the cash to take that vacation, you can take the cash.
You may say this, I want to put $3,000 toward the car, and you're welcome, and I want to put $3,000 in my pocket. If you want $4,000 in your pocket and $2,000 towards the car, you're welcome. You can take all six, put it in your pocket.
And go have some fun.
It's your money.
Now, those people that are upside down in their trade, that $6,000 cash back, if they choose to take the cash back,
yes,
that is very, very helpful of getting them out of their car. Right. That is a game changer, Steve. That is big stuff.
You're exactly right. You can take that $6,000 under any circumstances whatsoever, all right, and say, hey, if you owe a lot of money on your trade, let's say you're $15,000 buried in your trade, you put up the 6, I put up the other 9. Next thing you know, what do you got? You're out of your trade and you're into a brand new car.
You see all those people watching out there in the Delaware Valley? I would suspect none of them are allergic to $6,000 cash back, up to $6,000 cash back.
Something. You're talking about the month of August here. You're talking about this. We're in the second week now of August right here, going into the second week of August. Let me tell you something. Maybe it's been a long, hot summer. We've had some pretty steamy days.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You got the kids going back to school here probably another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on what school district you're in. How nice it'd be to have $6,000 sitting on the table right now for mom and dad to figure out what they want to do with that money.
That is what you call a game changer. $6,000 cash back.
$6,000 is a game changer, but it doesn't stop there. Let me go right into the next one.
Oh, it gets better?
All right. Now, of course, this isn't the #1 selling vehicle by any stretch of the imagination. And the reason why is because most people feel they can't afford it. but I think I've got something now that you can afford it.
Ooh, I like this way this sounds.
I got $7,500 in cash on a Maxima.
A Nissan Maxima.
Nissan Maxima. I got $7,500. I got $1,500 more than an Altima.
So same thing there. You could take the rebates and discount the car. You could take the cash, whatever you want.
If you take the $7,500 on the car that I'm thinking of, which is right behind these boxes, you can take a look at it over there. That's silver Maxima. It's on my showroom floor. You come in, $7,500. You can buy that car for $26,500.
Wow.
$26,000. That's almost the price of an Altima.
Wow.
Now, would you rather be in an Altima or would you rather be in a very expensive Maxima?
This may be the one time that a lot of folks have the ability to get into that Maxima, because that $7,500 really changes things quite a bit. Exactly. Big time change.
And let me tell you something, and people know when they shop Maximas, they could be $38,000, they could be $40,000, they could be $42,000. People look at these things. I got a Maxima sitting here right behind me, right behind these boxes. You buy that car for $26,500.
And $7,500, that's unbelievable. Up to that amount, cash back. If you need the cash back, this is a great car to take advantage of. So we have $6,000 on the Altima, up to $6,000 on the Altima, up to $7,500 on the Maxima. We also have a Rogue at $169 a month, which, by the way, not to be forgotten, it's the #1 selling SUV, $169 a month. Fantastic deal.
Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal.
Big elephant in the room is right behind us. Now, I know earlier in the program, Steve, you talked about the fact that the headquarters of your company has moved. No longer will you be found on the boulevard, but you are here on the main line. So your dealership has moved. You've moved on up to the main line, so to speak, and we have some goodies behind us. I'm trying to figure out what it's all about here. Tell me.
All this money and all these offers, I don't care what it is, no matter what. Whether you buy a pre-owned, whether you buy a new, I don't care what you do, buy a car, by Saturday, and I've got enough this time. So it's not
loaded with them. That office is jammed.
Right. It's not while supply lasts. When you come in, you make sure you explain to whoever you're talking to, by the way, not only am I driving out here in a car today, because Steve told me no matter how bad my credit was, no matter how much I owe my trade, I'm going to walk out of here with a minimum of $6,000 in cash on an Altima. I could get up to $7,500 on a Maxima.
They're both tremendous offers. Okay. Tremendous.
And I'm getting this TV behind me. Now watch. 4K. It's an HH series, 55-inch, which is the biggest TV I've ever had. And you got a 4K. And guess what else you got?
I noticed there's a couple more words here I've never seen before.
I found out, I read the small print on the TV. I said, what's that? It said smart TV. I said, okay, disclosure under smart. What's that mean? That TV has graduated high school, folks. That TV right there has got a high school diploma.
The 4K diploma, right?
4K diploma. It's a smart TV. I said, hey, I got a smart TV. Okay.
Now, Steve, every time we talk about great things, there's probably some folks that are out there saying, does everything qualify? So let me just ask you this question. If I come in and I take advantage of the $169 a month Rogue, okay? I want to take advantage of that. Does that qualify for that 4K smart TV, 55-inch?
In the graduate, yes.
If I come in and I take advantage of the up to $6,000 off, and I decide to take the whole thing in cash back on the Altima, do I still get that 4K smart TV, 55-inch and all included with my purchase?
Absolutely.
All right. Say I decide I want to move it on up, just like you did by moving your headquarters here to the main line. And I want to move up to the Nissan Maxima.
Yes.
And I want the $7,500 in rebates, and maybe I choose to take all of it in cash back. Or maybe I decide to split it, whatever. Do I still...
You know what the nice thing about that comment was?
What's that?
It's your choice.
That's the great thing. You're not telling. That's what. Think about it. A lot of times you hear an offer, and you know people are being told what they're doing. You're letting them decide.
Yeah, people are giving $3,000-$4,000 rebates. People are giving $5,000 rebates. You know what they're telling people though? It's got to go against the car because it makes their job easier. Listen, you take the cash back. I got to work twice as hard to get that car approved for you.
You're not interested in making it
easy. I'd rather see you use the money against the car to discount the car, so their obligation in it is great. I'm telling you, you can take the money and get approved. Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal.
You see that vehicle over there? That looks to me like a brand new Nissan Versa.
Yes.
Now, I saw a sticker on that Versa.
Yes.
I don't want to say it because I want to make sure I saw it right. I know you know about the inventory here. Yeah. What does that sticker say, Steve?
Watch out, here comes a sale. No, the sticker doesn't say that. No, the sticker says on that particular car probably 16, 17,000.
Yes. But it also has a percentage sticker on it too.
All right, you got a 20% off sticker on that vehicle.
Ah, that's the word.
Which means you can buy that vehicle for $12,700. Brand new. That's a brand new car out there.
So wait a minute. Let me just make sure I understood you correctly.
You can't buy a used one for that price.
You're talking about a brand new Nissan Versa, 20% off.
20% off, $12,700. That car's sitting right out there.
Steve, that is a fantastic offer for someone.
That's a heck of a deal.
20% off. Who does that, Steve? Who does 20% off a Nissan Versa?
And watch this. Plus what?
The TV.
Plus the TV. And plus what? Well, here's what we're forgetting. Oil changes for as long as you, not the next door neighbor if you give it to him or her, for you and the missus, lifetime oil changes. For as long as you own the car, you get the oil changes. Now, what else do you get there? How about the car inspection every year that PA so graciously asked for? All right, $65, $70, $80 every time you come in, you want an inspection done. That's no charge to you also. All right?
That's huge.
Yes.
Oil changes for the life of your vehicle, PA state inspections and emissions, as long as you own that vehicle. Steve, that is fantastic. And
the TV.
And the TV. I mean, think about it, folks.
20% off. But now this is on every car. Just every car that we just got through mentioning, whether you take the 6 or the 7500 or you get the 169. Guess what? You're getting oil changes. Factory recommended oil changes, which is about 2 a year, depending on how you drive. Okay, but approximately 2 a year. About every 6,000 to 7,000 miles, you got to get your oil changed. It's compliments of me, okay? State inspections, we know that's once a year. Emissions, once a year. Both of those are coming in complimentary, me. Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
just do the deal.
I want to get back to something. You talked about earlier in the program, you mentioned a very big pre-owned inventory.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Huge.
And as big as the inventory is, on occasion, there's always something that a person might be looking for that at a particular moment you may not have on the floor, but it might be in transit. You are about to come up with an exciting new opportunity for folks to always make sure they can find exactly what they need. Is that correct?
Watch this. Just signed up with this company. And the thing that intrigued me about this company, okay, and selling pre-owned cars, and we know in the Philadelphia metro market, there's 4 used cars sold to every 1 new, okay? It's just the way it is. They're less expensive, they're this, they're that, whatever, however you want to do it, but there's 4 used sold to every 1 new. With that being said, I have a system that I can look up hundreds of thousands of pre-owned automobiles. So you can order, you know how you can order a new car and the car will be here in 6 to 8 weeks? I can order a used car and have that used car here in 7 to 10 days.
So if they're looking for something particular, you can get it for them.
And listen, if you look in all the Philadelphia market, and let's say you're looking for a Platinum Maxima, a 2016 model, and you want it in cranberry with a beige leather, and you can't find it anywhere within 100 miles of where you live in Philadelphia or the Philadelphia metro market, you come come into my store, you sit with myself or Alex, and we're going to order a pre-owned automobile. You tell me what you're looking for. You come in, we sit down, we go through a 250,000 cars. We'll pick the one you want. We'll price it, and you order it, and I'll have it shipped either to your house or you can pick it up right here at the store.
Now, TJ, you're obviously aware, as Steve and I were talking, that the company headquarters has moved from the boulevard right here to the main line. And as a part of it, we are moving on up. Look what we have behind us. Do you see these 4K TVs, smart 55-inch smart TVs? They're included with the purchase. What do you think your customers are going to say to that?
They're definitely not going to say no.
For sure. Yeah.
I love the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, where's my new car? Oh, my free TV. I mean, come on.
Now, TJ, what do you think the folks at home are going to say about a Altima up to $6,000 off? They could take up to $6,000 cash back. What do you think folks are going to say to that?
Very good, yeah.
They're going to love it, right?
They wanted 7,000 cash back.
They got the 7,000 on the Maxima. They've got the 6,000 on. I mean, they're great deals, aren't they?
Yep, very good, yeah.
Now,
Imagine here, you're selling them a car, and before they go in and sign the papers, oh, by the way, let me get you a check for $7,000, and you're going,
oh, and by the way, let's put the TV in the back.
oh, yeah, and where would you like your TV? Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
Just do the deal. Johnny, the banker.
Now, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
In the banking business, have you ever heard of a large 55-inch, 4K smart TV included with a deal in the banking business?
Not at all. I mean, if you're lucky, you get a 4-slice toaster. I mean, it just doesn't happen.
And only a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't get to 6. Okay.
Now, let me say this. Let me say this. Welcome to the car business, right, Steve?
Welcome to the car business.
Now, Johnny, listen to this. What do you think of trade amnesty and credit amnesty? What do you think of those things?
That's a fantastic opportunity for people who, you know, they're in a situation where they want to get out of a vehicle, they really want to build that credit and really get going with their lives and get into a great vehicle. It's a great opportunity. We can make that happen here.
Now, I got to tell you, I would suspect in the banking business, and Steve, you could probably talk about this to great length. In the banking business, there were probably a lot of people that really wanted to get loans, but you couldn't get them all done. But the way things happen here at the all-new Devon Nissan with that trade amnesty and the credit amnesty, that makes the approval odds go way up, doesn't it? And I know you're fascinated by it because you're now on the other side here. What do you think of that?
I think it's fantastic. You know, we don't go with a cookie-cutter approach. You know, we really think outside the box to find ways to make it happen. And that's probably one of the biggest things is, you know, you have to think outside the box these days, find a way to make it happen because not everybody's the same. So we customize it and we make it work.
All right. Now go ahead, Steve.
Brand new in the car business. And you see what he's saying?
He's saying all the right stuff. He knows.
He's saying all the right stuff for a guy that's never done it before. We're thinking you got to think outside the box. Anybody comes in, any dealer can say, "Hey, listen, I need $8,000 down, $5,000 down, and okay, I can get you approved, and we'll use a $3,000 rebate. Now we got 8, blah 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 blah." But that doesn't always get the job done.
No.
You got to think outside the box. You've got to find where they work. You got to find out how much they make while they work. You got to find out all the avenues that when you talk to the bank after all that you can do that. You're nothing more than, in all honesty, I like to look at it like this. Hey, it's like a real estate person, you know? If you ask me to sell your house, I want to know everything about your house. I come in, I do a walkthrough and everything else, and then I got to go out and now I got to be the mediator between the client. How many times your realtor is doing the negotiations for you? That's what we're doing for you with the banks. You tell us all the information, and we can't leave any rock unturned. I want to know the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You're not afraid of any of it.
I'm not afraid, because if a banker brings it up, I want to say, yeah, they told me about it. They were upfront about that. And here's what happened during that. Okay? They got 3 months behind. But did you know the guy broke his leg? He was out of work for 5 months, but he happened to make 2 of the 5 payments. He was behind on 3, but if you look on his bureau, he got caught up. When he got back to work, he got you caught up immediately. Ah, okay, yeah, no, hold on. You're right, Steve. I'm sorry. Okay? And guy broke his leg. There's nothing he can do. But you look at the rest of his credit, it's perfect. We're not going to hold it against him. You're right. So he's not putting $10,000 down. He's got $500.
But you're working with it. You're making it happen.
Right, we're making it happen. Okay?
Now, Steve, obviously you liked what he had to say about financing. You know, he knows the truth.
It's the key.
Now, let's just see how good he's been paying attention here.
Okay.
All right, now, this guy here, okay, I know you've been with him here just a little while.
Sure.
He's got a famous saying. Now, don't mess this up. You got to get this part right. Steve.
It's 4 words.
All right, so
I kept it simple.
Johnny, the banker. What do you think Steve's going to say right here at the all-new Devon Nissan?
Just do the deal.
Hey!
Here, here's what I want you to do, Johnny. I want you to look at that camera, and I want you to just do the deal.
Just do the deal.
Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
Just do the deal.
so Mahali, what do you think of that Nissan Rogue? $169 a month.
That's going to help a lot of families out. That is an extremely, extremely cheap payment.
This is going to be the biggest month. You've been here since I opened. You're with.
He's a veteran.
He's a veteran. He's with the original team. This is going to be. I promise this. This will be the biggest August that this company has ever seen. I went back all the way to 2003. This will be the biggest August. That's how much we're geared up with TVs, with the rebates, the cash back, the low monthly payments. Let me tell you something. You come in here, you don't like these offers I'm giving you right now. You come in here, you make me an offer. You make me an offer I can't refuse. You don't like the 169? Steve, I'm going to be at 149. Let's consider it. Depending on circumstances, that's what we do. If I can do that, you do it. You still get the TV. You still get the cash back. You let me know what I got to do. I can only tell you what I think I can do. I got 7,500. I got 6. That's normally big enough. But hey, you want to go large or go home? Come on in.
This is
Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Mahali, why don't you say something real quick before we run out of time?
Listen, you hear Steve. We're going to make this happen for you. No matter what you want in your vehicle, trade amnesty, we got the TVs, we got the rebates. Get down here into the all-new Devon Nissan. Steve's is just going to do the deal.
Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
Just do the deal.
we're almost out of time here. Let's quickly run through this before they give us the hook. You ready?
That 30 minutes went quick, didn't it?
It did. It did. Well, we've had a lot of fun. We always have fun.
Yeah, always have fun, Greg.
We're moving on up from the boulevard right here to the main line here in the heart of Chester County. Now,
Headquarters is now at 459 West Lancaster Ave.
right here in the heart of Chester County at the all-new Devon Nissan. Number one, credit amnesty and trade amnesty. In addition to that, $169 a month on the Rogue. Steve, what do you say to that?
Just do the deal, Philly.
In addition to that, you want to get yourself a brand new Nissan Altima up to $6,000 off, which means you can get up to $6,000 cash back.
Just do the deal, Philly.
You've always wanted a Maxima, thought you couldn't afford one. How does $7,500 off up to that amount between rebates and incentives, and you could even take up to $7,500 cash back? That'll help you get into the Maxima if you've been wanting one. Steve, what do you say to that?
Do the deal, Philadelphia.
And don't forget, 20% off a Nissan Versa. 20% off a Nissan Versa, big time savings. And don't forget, every single purchase includes a large 55-inch 4K smart TV.
With a high school diploma.
It's graduated just like this dealership. We're here on the main line. It's the all-new Devon Nissan, 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 in Devon. Remember, it must come to an end at the close of business Saturday. But in the meantime, Steve, say those magic words and hit the gong.
Don't forget the blue suede shoes and just do the deal, Philly.
And a little dancing in the blue suede shoes.
And the blue suede shoes. Just do the deal. Altima's up to $6,000 cash back. Nissan Rogue, $169 a month. Credit amnesty, trade amnesty. Remember, 55-inch, 4K, smart TV, no charge.
At the all-new Devon Nissan, where Steve loves to say,
Just do the deal.